What's up, everybody? So I felt it was appropriate to go to the place where it happened and take you there to talk about what's going to happen next, because there's a lot of really good things. So here's where we are. We are where the people got deported. That is Boca Grande Lighthouse, and that right there is the former Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf of America. And this is Boca Grande Pass, the world's richest tarpon tournament, and the Silver Kings are caught here. Straight out that way is Matlacha. Out that way is Fort Myers. And see those pillars right there? See those pillars? Those pillars are from the end of the CSX Railroad. This is all these buildings. This is called Grand Bay. And this is where the CSX Railroad ended its line at the Central Southern Crossing. Okay, we're in Charlotte County, Florida, just north. Actually, we're in Lee County, Florida. So we are in the south, because that's the line. We cross about halfway up the island, the island's 7 miles long. So let me tell you what's happening now, because this, and it's funny, I posted a sign that says a great bodies of water pass through this bay. And that is exactly what's about to happen. That's exactly what we're going to talk about. Here's what's going on. We have found an American national individual who is in possession of a piece of land that was owned by George Washington. And that piece of land is, we are going to put together an alliance. I've already collaborated with the individuals, and then let me explain what's going to happen. Everyone kept asking, like, what happens to the American people? What happens to the regular people, the non-veterans? This is your baby. This is where your baby happens. But we needed a regular American national individual that was registered as an American national individual that had the proper credentials and offered something. This individual is coming into our alliance, and she is in possession of a piece of land originally owned by George Washington. And she is putting that piece of land and her American national status condition into this alliance. This alliance is going to form over the next 2 weeks. The alliance will include our North American Air Equity Court. It will include the First Nations tribes to issue Aboriginal title on that piece of land. It will include my mineral rights at the department and my energy rights that'll take it to the center of the earth, and we will own the mineral rights, and we will own the oil and gas and production royalties. It will include the vault, our vault, and our gate and our grounds above, below, and on the grounds. It will include that as part of this alliance. It will also include the U.S. Marine Corps Land and Street Division, the new division for the militia, the Land and Street Division. And it will include the U.S. Army in their national domestic territorial judge advocate capacity. So this alliance is going to come together over the next week and a half, and she is quick claiming deeding the property to us, and she is going to be a member of our alliance. The alliance that's being formed is called the North American People's Alliance. Okay? And that alliance is going to handle the administration for the American National Republic. And it's going to handle its judicial process and its judge advocates, law and equity, American National Domestic Law and Equity. And that is the Second Republic that we talked about. And we have everything in place to do this. And I can tell you every party involved is super excited. And it's an exciting time. We waited and we built it. and we prepared. And had we met her before, we would not have been able to do this. But because we are prepared, this is the second 3 jurisdictions of the 6 that were put in place. So for all the inhabitants and the regular people that don't want to be part of the public but want to be emancipated and civilly liberated, this is your baby. This is not for the veterans. This is for the inhabitants and the people who want to live, and this is for those people to have their establishment, their American national establishment. So it's a great time. It's awesome. And I wanted to do it from the place where the sign says, "Great bodies of water pass through this." Yes, they do. Great bodies of water. Great bodies are going to pass through this and head into Charlotte Harbor and head up into the nation. And that's what's going to happen. And it's happening. For everybody else who want, listen, this stuff, we appreciate your support. So here's what we're going to do. As far as the founding of the American Republic is closed, this is support for the local community, to develop and bring forth the local community trusts. So here's how we're going to do it. And when I just got a phone, we're deciding we're mixing things, we're changing things. We're not mixing them up. The donation button, since we've gotten no organizations or anything and we gave them their chance, is going to be individual only on our website, ourunitedrepublic.com. What we're going to do is we're going to auto feed the website through donations. Any donations that are over $20, we will actually put on a separate page. It'll publish your state, your county, and your county. If you choose to put in your voting district, and if you want your name published as a supporter, that's fine. You'll have the opportunity to check a box, and that will pop up, and that's going to auto feed onto one of our website pages for ourunitedrepublic.com. And basically what this is going to do is facilitate people in the same state and in the same county and hopefully in the same voting districts coming together to prepare themselves and get with our Michilimackinac territory to get themselves ready to put in their local American National Community Trust, which will come through this alliance that we're putting together. And this is where the inhabitants and the American people, the regular American people, and the veterans and our nation come together. So God bless, Godspeed. I'll post some pictures, but we're going to be adjusting that. But like I said, the donation button's already up there because it's going to be supporting the build out of this second part of the Republic framework. And it goes on to a separate registry page because it's a separate button, and that recording is good to go. And it's good times. It's exciting. God bless. Godspeed.